Good afternoon, YouTube. Jeremy here, and it has come to my attention after watching Gribley's video yesterday that one of the issues that I am not exactly prepared to face is what if. It used to be at a young age I was more prepared than I am right now for what if something happened. For those who may have not seen Gribley's video yesterday, it covered the subject of being a prepper, and that's something I think that I've struggled with. Somewhere along the line, I might have confused the two, prepper being a form of bushcraft, and I was getting prepared for bushcraft and for things like that. At one point, I did have an axe, what I considered to be a field knife. I did have charcoal grill that I could use for various things, and a fire pit that I could use for various things. I had purchased a machete and felt more ready than I am now. Right now, being in the apartment that I'm in, and after losing much of it due to moving around and being divorced, I don't have a lot of that. However, as poverty encompasses me and the situation is slow to improve, I am realizing that I need to prepare. If for no other reason, to survive the situation I'm currently in. So after seeing Gribley's video yesterday, I started watching videos not on bushcraft, but on prepping. Prepping food, what I might need if I couldn't be in this apartment, and things like that. I do have a tarp, although it's blue, unopened, that I purchased many years ago, and it is in my closet, which is actually, you might see the closet right there. And I do have a formidable, what I would consider formidable knife. It is a full tang, And long ago, I had made a PVC sheath to better house it so I wouldn't cut myself or cut anything I put it in. And this I got from a thrift store. I think it was only a few dollars. I forget how much exactly. And if need be, I do have the meat cleaver and it also has a PVC sheath or a cover that will cover its head so the blade doesn't get dulled or cut anything that it's not supposed to. That being said, I look now at 5, maybe 6 different small soup can wood burners that I can use to possibly cook or at least boil water and possibly cook food. The reality of the situation, regardless if it gets to the point where I need to bug out or whatever the phrasing is, I am more aware of that now than I was a couple of years ago. I see how more agitated and prone to violence people have become. Now, some may say this is paranoia playing on my anxiety. Some may say that I should have realized this back when I had more of an income to stockpile things. Right now, the only thing that I have available is a few bottles, 2 bottles of purified water, some unopened bottles of tea, what else? Tea bags. I have several of those. But aside from all of that, I don't have much. As far as food-wise, I have yet to have enough food to stockpile. Now, the reason I am making this video is not to incite any kind of sympathy or any kind of panic, but for my own survival, I have to look at my situation and figure out what I need to do to survive. And right now, if something were to happen, I feel that there is a chance that I know how to make a shelter with the tarp. If need be, a fire to keep myself warm. And if I were to find a water source, if I didn't have any other option, I'd be able to boil water. so that way at least I would be hydrated. I'm not entirely certain what the future holds, and I don't have any kind of firearms for protection or anything like that. I just have a couple knives, and I say knives, they're the most simple knives. I have a leather strop that many years ago I made from an old belt I got from Goodwill. Loop on this end, and I can pretty much put that loop on my toe, pull it taut, and then hone or sharpen whatever blade I use. I have some knowledge of what to do, but so far none of this has really been tested. So, Gribley, I suppose if this is paranoia, it is contagious, and I am now infected by it. I'm watching various videos to get an idea of what to do, what to buy when I do have some sort of income for food. Hopefully soon. Today's, I think, day 3 of a minimum 5-day wait period to get my food stamps. So I suppose once I do get it, I could get a large bag of rice, portion that up, be able to live off of that for a short time. But yeah, I don't know. I do have a cheap Firestarter. Let me see which of these burners has it in it. I think I've shown it before. Yeah, it's in this one. There's a steel. And then that's a striker. I do have some matches, and I'll probably get more matches, of course, because that's a lot easier and a lot quicker than relying on a spark to ignite something. But I don't know if this makes me a prepper or if this just makes me more aware that I need to become a prepper. I'm not sure if this is even in the realm of possibility if everything goes haywire. Of course, I know my mobility is going to be an issue. I don't have a vehicle, so I'd have to walk. I do have a small push cart that normally I would use it for when I go grocery shopping and put the bags in that. But if need be, I could use a backpack, put that in there, and put any bits of wood for kindling and such in that. I'm not exactly sure. I guess this would be ground level. I'm really no better than anyone else as far as my preparedness, other than the fact I'm realizing that something needs to be done. So, thank you for watching. This is more of a video, I guess, geared for a non-pipe smoker. I don't know. Although the thought of pipe smoking does somewhat relate to it, because it would help get a fire. You have a fire in your bowl. You get the bowl warm enough, you could put the ember of the pipe onto some kindling and nurse that, and it'll start a flame. But other than that, I am not sure what else to do. But I'll get there. Just something I thought I'd get on and share. So if you've watched this, I thank you. If you've subscribed and you find this interesting, well, I'm glad I could prove of some worth to you. But until then, I'll drink my coffee. And I hope you all are having a good day. Until next time, my friends, stay safe.